Hey guys, it's been a hot minute since we've posted anything. So here's what's been going on. Here's what we're doing. I got to be kind of careful where I point the camera because there's some stuff you can't see yet until next week when we start going regular uploads again. So long story short, video views weren't really where we wanted them. So we kind of took a step back and we were kind of trying to figure out, analyze what we were doing wrong and kind of figuring out what we could do better. We were planning on taking like a week or two break and just kind of trying to dial that in. And then in the same 2-week period, I got more work in here than I've ever had at one time. And I've been 4 to 5 weeks out for about 2 months now, 3 months now almost, which was convenient because part of making the videos better, part of what we were trying to do required a lot of money for parts. We wanted to just make more progress. We wanted to just make the videos better, a little bit more of a start to finish in every video. You know, something's accomplished, you get some value in that. So made the decision, let's just get all this work done. Let's make as much money as we can so we can put them back into the cars and then we'll start back up. Said I can't show you the Bug. The Miata Kart. So me and Ben drove this last year once. And he had been talking about racing this for a while. Came to the agreement, we were like, hey, let's just split the cost on everything. So me and him are splitting cost of parts. We've spent a fair amount of money and everything, as you can see, everything's ripped apart. We're doing a ton to it. We've been working on this for 4 months, I think, and haven't posted a single video about it. So this is gonna be a killer video. And the motor's been out. We cut a bunch of stuff up front, had to move a bunch of things. We're adding stuff. The Miata Kart's gonna be running driving racing. The Bug's gonna be doing the same. The Jeep's gonna be doing the same. So all the Jeep parts that I talked about ordering, they have arrived. Dennis has been putting them together. So the Jeep's on the right track. The Bug is on the right track. We don't have too much left to do on that. The Miata Kart, we still have quite a bit left, but it's all kind of, I think we've spent all the money that we need to. And then on top of all of that, we've been doing, that's the second truck of Mina's that's been in here in the last like 48 hours. This thing only has 22,000 miles. It's got some front end damage. So we've been doing a lot of other stuff. That's the gist of where we've been, what we're doing. Something I'm really excited about. We're gonna start, should have been doing this the whole freaking time. So we got new t-shirts coming in. They are Bug t-shirts. They've been designed by my friend in New Zealand. He's been helping me out with analytics on YouTube and kind of just giving me pointers and brainstorming with me. And turns out he's also a killer graphic designer. So he made these really cool Bug t-shirts like 6 months ago. And I haven't had the money to, to buy t-shirts. Growing pains with the new shop and just, you know, the usual. At the house, I have an emergency pile of cash. It's about a month and a half worth of rent for here at the shop, and it's a do not touch pile, emergency only. So I touched it in a non-emergency and I left 1 month worth of rent. So what we're gonna do with the t-shirts this go around, we're gonna take 100% of every single sale and put it right back into t-shirts. And we're gonna continue to do this and grow our inventory, bringing back a couple old shirts and continuing to come out with new designs. And we're gonna keep building that until we're at a point where it can kind of sustain itself. And then once that's at that level, we're gonna take the profits and we're gonna put it in a travel fund. Been talking about going to Florida, going to Texas, you know, doing a Cletus and Cars, doing some of these big events that other YouTubers are doing, other car guys are doing. With gas the way it was before, it still probably would have cost close to, I think like $1,000 in fuel just to make one of those trips. That's just money that we don't have set aside. So we're gonna use the profits from the t-shirts after we build the inventory to put into a travel fund. This is gonna be very dependent on just how well we do with videos. You see we're putting in effort and you match our effort, then it can happen really quick. We're gonna take all the YouTube ad revenue money and put it back into the cars. So Patreon money only goes towards the cars. Now the YouTube ad revenue money is gonna go towards the cars, and then t-shirt sales are gonna do what they're gonna do. And then, you know, eventually it'll all just go into one big pot and it'll all just be to run the business. But right now we're gonna try and kind of organize where the money's going just to keep things simple and keep track of it until volume really goes up. The progress that we've made on the cars in the last like 49 days or 50 days, whatever it's been, I'm really proud. The Miata Kart is gonna be super fun. The Bug's gonna look freaking sick. I definitely need your guys' aesthetic opinions. I've gotten done the bulk of what I wanted, but there's some trim and some other pieces I think that we can add, but I want you guys to see what I have right now. Because right now it looks good and I could leave it as it is, but I think it needs a little more. So I'll need your guys' help on that. The Jeep on the list is just buying a clutch, and then we can put the motor back in. And then if I have to say to you guys one more time that we still have to order Holly, I'm gonna punch myself in the foot because I'm so sick of saying those words in sequence. But everything's moving. We have all the other parts for the Jeep. Everything else that we want to do to the Jeep is not required to go drive it, race it, do burnouts with it. So we're gonna get it running, driving. It's gonna be super fun. All I have to say is we're trying really hard to make the videos from here on out as best as we can. And I think so far with what I've edited and put together and what we filmed and what we've accomplished, I'm really excited and I'm proud of it. And a lot of you guys reached out and you guys are like, hey, are you alive? And so that was cool. That made me feel good. So thank you. Bug video will be next Monday. The video after that will be the Miata Kart. We're going to try and go back to once a week. It's going to be every Sunday night or Monday night, one of the two. So keep an eye out. We're going to have to amp it up a little bit to keep up with the pace of once a week to get the amount of work done that we have done in the last 2 months done. So it's going to be wild, but I'm ready to push this and I'm ready to go. Bug t-shirts will be up when the bug video is up. So they're not on the website yet. Like I said, if we could put out the effort and you guys see the effort and you can match the effort in supporting us, this channel is going to go bananas. It's entirely in our court. I want to show you guys that we're serious and that we mean it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. I'm really excited to show you what we've done. Until then, bye-bye.
Oh, you figured it out now?
We're gonna find out if it's fine or not. We gotta rethink this.